Okay, so I want to talk today about when ICE can enter your home. All right. So the first thing to consider is there are two types of warrants that are at play here. One are judicial warrants and the other are administrative warrants. Judicial warrants are signed by a judge or a magistrate. All right. Those allow the arrest of an individual, the subject of the warrant, allow the arrest of that individual, whether they are on the streets, at their home, at their place of business, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, an administrative warrant is issued generally by the agency that's going to be carrying out the arrest. So it could be ICE or DHS. It could be an immigration judge as well. Now, administrative warrants allow for the arrest of the individual, but the officers are not historically allowed to enter a private home or a private business unless they are allowed in. So a forcible entry has historically not been allowed. Now, the reason this is important is because an ICE memo was recently revealed by a whistleblower. And this memo originally came out in May. It was to all ICE personnel. However, they didn't really let anyone keep it. They just kind of showed it to certain people that were higher up in ICE and DHS, and then they were expected to kind of disseminate this new policy verbally. So that's an interesting part of this as well. It doesn't seem like they wanted much of a paper trail on this. Now, what the memo says is that although historically DHS and ICE would not use administrative warrants to forcibly enter, the memo claims that we have concluded that this is constitutional and this is permitted to use an administrative warrant to forcibly enter a property as long as there is a deportation order against this individual. This is a total change from prior policies, and I'm sure there will be lawsuits about this, whether this is a violation of, an illegal search and seizure or any other constitutional provisions, but it's something to keep an eye on. So stay informed. If you have any questions for me, DM me, leave a comment. I'll try to answer your questions as best I can. Take care.